Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Common English Decoded. I'm so happy you're here with us today. We've got a really great episode lined up for you. And honestly, this is one I've been excited about for a while.
Hey there! Great to have you all with us again. I have to say, today's topic is one that comes up all the time, and I think a lot of learners have been waiting for this one.
You know, just yesterday I was watching a movie with my roommate, and she turned to me and said, "Can you see that?" And I thought, wait, that's actually a great way to kick off today's episode.
Ha! That's perfect. Because today on Common English Decoded, we are talking about 3 verbs that give so many English learners a headache: see, look, and watch. They all have something to do with your eyes, but they are not the same thing.
That's exactly right. And by the end of this episode, you're going to know exactly when to use each one. You'll be able to hear the difference, say the right word in the right situation, and your English is going to sound so much more natural.
Here's a question for you before we start. Which one do you find most confusing right now? Is it see versus look? Or is it look versus watch? Go ahead and drop your answer in the comments. We love hearing from you.
Yes. And while you're down there, please like this video and subscribe to Common English Decoded if you haven't already. We put out new episodes every week to help you speak English with confidence.
Okay, let's jump right in and start with the first verb, see. This one is a great place to start because it's probably the one you use most without even thinking about it.
So let's talk about see. The most important thing to understand about see is that it happens automatically. You don't choose to see something. It just happens when your eyes are open and something is there in front of you.
Exactly. Think about it this way. When you walk outside, you don't try to see the sky. It's just there. Your eyes pick it up without any effort. That's see. It's passive. It's automatic.
Here are some examples. I saw a dog in the park this morning. I didn't plan it. I wasn't looking for the dog. It just appeared in my vision. Or, can you see the mountains from your window? Again, no effort. You just look up and they're there.
More examples. Did you see that? Maybe something surprising just happened right in front of you. I can see the finish line. It's in your view. You don't have to try. She saw smoke coming from the building. She noticed it without making a special effort to look.
And here's a really common everyday use of see that people sometimes forget. We use it for understanding. I see what you mean. Oh, I see. That's when you understand something. You're not literally looking at anything. It just means you get it.
Oh, that's such a good point. We also use see for appointments and social visits. I'm going to see my doctor on Friday. I'm seeing my friends tonight. You're not watching them. You're just going to be with them.
So just to recap, see is automatic. It's something that happens to your eyes. You don't decide to do it. The structure is simple. Subject plus see plus object. I see a bird. She saw the sign. We saw a great movie last night.
Can you think of something you saw today without planning to? Maybe something on your way to work or outside your window. Write it in the comments. I saw a cat sitting on a wall on my way here this morning. I wasn't looking for it. It was just there. Classic example of see. Great. So that's see. Automatic, passive, no effort. Now let's move on to look.
Okay, so look is really different from see because look is a choice. When you look at something, you are deciding to direct your eyes toward it. You are making a deliberate effort. You are paying attention on purpose.
Right. Think about the difference like this. If you're sitting in a coffee shop and a bird flies past the window, you saw it. It just happened. But then if you turn your head and focus your eyes on it, now you're looking at it. You made that decision.
So look is active. You're in control. The structure is subject plus look plus at plus object. You almost always need at after look when there's an object. Look at that painting. She's looking at the menu. Don't look at me like that.
Here are some great everyday examples. Look at this photo. Isn't it beautiful? He looked at his phone and frowned. I'm looking at different apartments to rent. Can you look at my essay and tell me what you think? Meaning, give it your deliberate attention.
And this is really useful. We use look a lot when we give instructions or directions. Look left, then look right before you cross the road. Look at the screen and follow along. Look here, meaning pay attention to this specific thing.
Formally versus informally. In formal writing, you might say, please refer to the diagram. But in conversation, we just say, look at this diagram. In a classroom, a teacher says, look at the board, everyone. At a museum, a guide says, look at this painting by Picasso. It works in all contexts.
Here's a quick practice activity. Pause the video for a second and look around the room you're in right now. Pick 3 things. Now say out loud, I'm looking at the... It could be the window, your phone, your coffee cup. Go ahead, say it out loud. Speaking out loud is so important for learning.
And here's something cool. Look also works without an object sometimes. I looked, but I couldn't find it. Or look as an exclamation to get someone's attention. Also, look has some great related expressions. Look out means be careful. Look up means search for information. Look forward to means you're excited about something coming. Drop in the comments, what's one thing in your room right now that you're looking at? Okay, so we've got see, automatic, and look, deliberate and directed. Now let's get into watch, which is my personal favorite.
So watch is the third one, and this is where things get really interesting. Watch is also active and deliberate, like look, but there's a key difference. Watch is for things that move or change over time. You give something your sustained attention.
That's the magic word, sustained. When you watch something, you're not just giving it a quick glance, you're following it. You're paying attention to it for a period of time, usually because something is happening.
Classic examples. Watch TV. Watch a movie. Watch a football match. Watch a performance. These are all things that unfold over time. They have a beginning and an end. Something is happening and you're following along from start to finish.
Here are more examples. I watched the sunset from my balcony. You were paying attention as the colors changed slowly over time. She watched the children playing in the park. She observed them for a while. We watched the chef prepare the dish. There's a process happening that you're following.
And there's also a sense of keeping an eye on something, almost like supervising. Can you watch my bag for a minute? Keep an eye on it while I'm gone. Watch your step. Pay careful attention to where you're putting your feet. Watch out. Similar to look out, it means be careful.
The key with watch is that time passes. You're not just glancing, you're engaged with something over a period. So you watch a game, you watch a documentary, you watch someone demonstrate how to do something, you watch a storm rolling in across the sky.
Let's do a mini practice right now. I'll say a situation, and you say whether it's see, look, or watch. Ready? Okay, you're sitting on a bench and a car drives by. Which one is it? Yeah, you saw it. It happened automatically. Now you're in a gallery and you're admiring a painting for 5 minutes. Which one? You're looking at it. And now you're on your sofa following a 3-episode series. Which one? You're watching it.
Love it. Say those examples out loud with me. I saw the car. I'm looking at the painting. I'm watching a series. Saying them out loud helps them stick in your brain. Let's review. See is automatic and passive. Look is deliberate, directed at something specific for a short, focused moment. Watch is deliberate, sustained, for things that move or happen over time. Now, let's talk about the mistakes people make, because this is where it gets really helpful.
Okay, common mistakes. I have to be honest. When I was learning a second language myself, I made so many of these kinds of errors. And I'd only figure out something was wrong when a native speaker gave me a slightly confused look. So don't worry, these mistakes are completely normal.
Mistake number 1, and this is the big one, saying, look the TV instead of watch TV. People say, I look the TV every night. But no, you watch TV. Because it's moving, it's happening over time. I watch TV every night is correct.
Why is it wrong? Because look needs at to connect to an object. Look at the TV. But even then, watching TV means you're following a program, not just glancing at the screen. If you just glance at your TV that's switched off, sure, you're looking at it. But if you're watching a show, you watch TV.
Mistake number 2, using see for something you're deliberately paying attention to. I saw the movie last night is actually fine, but I'm seeing the game right now sounds strange if you mean you're actively watching it. Say, I'm watching the game right now. See is for when it happened, past tense, almost like a completed experience. Watch is for the active process.
Mistake number 3, forgetting at with look. People say, look this. No, it's look at this. You always need at after look when there's an object. Look at me. Look at the board. Look at what I found. This is one of those small words that makes a huge difference.
And mistake number 4, using watch for things that don't move or change. I watched the painting for an hour is a bit unusual. You'd say, I looked at the painting for an hour. Paintings don't move. They don't unfold. So you look at them, not watch them. But a street performer? You watch them. A sports match? You watch it.
The funny version I always think of. Imagine saying, I watched the wall for an hour. That just sounds like you're either very bored or very strange. The wall doesn't do anything. So you'd say, I looked at the wall, which still sounds a bit odd, but at least it's grammatically right.
Can you try correcting these in the comments? Number 1, I look TV every evening. Number 2, look this beautiful photo. Number 3, I watched a beautiful painting at the museum. Write the corrected versions below. We'll check them. You've totally got this. Making mistakes is how you learn, so don't be afraid to try.
Okay, let's do some interactive practice together. I'm going to give you 2 options for each situation, and you choose the correct one. Say your answer out loud. Don't just think it, actually say it. That's how you build the muscle memory for speaking.
Situation 1. You're at a concert, following the band for 2 hours. Do you say, A, I'm looking at the band, or B, I'm watching the band? The answer is B, I'm watching the band. It's happening over time. You're following it.
Situation 2. You're walking and you suddenly notice a rainbow in the sky. Do you say, A, I looked a rainbow, or B, I saw a rainbow? It's B, I saw a rainbow. You didn't plan it, your eyes just caught it.
Situation 3. Your friend has a new haircut and you want them to turn around so you can get a good look. Do you say, A, let me look at it, or B, let me see it? Actually, both can work here. Let me look at it means you want to examine it closely. Let me see it is more casual and means you just want a glance. Both are natural.
Situation 4. You're asking someone to supervise something for a moment. Do you say, A, can you see my bag? Or B, Can you watch my bag? It's definitely B. Can you watch my bag? You want sustained attention, not just a quick glance.
Situation 5. Your teacher wants you to pay attention to the board. Do they say A, watch the board, or B, look at the board? It's B, look at the board. The board isn't moving or changing, so you look at it, not watch it.
Now here's the challenge. Create your own sentence for each verb. One sentence with see, one with look at, and one with watch. Share them in the comments and we'll tell you how you did.
And remember, the goal isn't perfect grammar on the first try. The goal is to try, to notice, and to get a little better each time. Every time you use the right word in the right situation, your English gets stronger. Real conversation beats perfection every single time.
Wow, okay, we covered so much today. Let's bring it all together. You came in knowing that see, look, and watch are all connected to your eyes, and now you know exactly how they're different. That is real progress.
Let's recap the 3 main ideas. Number 1, see is automatic. It happens without effort. You see things that just appear in your vision without choosing to look. Number 2, look is deliberate and directed. You choose where to direct your eyes. You look at something, usually for a short, focused moment. Number 3, watch is deliberate and sustained. You follow something that moves or happens over time, like a movie, a match, a sunset, or a performance.
Honestly, just knowing these 3 differences puts your English miles ahead of where it was an hour ago. You're going to start noticing these verbs everywhere now. In conversations, in shows you watch, in things people say to you. And every time you notice, that's your brain making the connections stronger.
Here's a reflective question for you to think about. What do you do most? See things by accident? Look at things deliberately? Or watch things for a long time? What kind of person are you? Drop your answer in the comments. We'd genuinely love to know.
If this episode helped you, please give it a like. It really does help more people find Common English Decoded. Share it with a friend who's learning English. And if you're not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button so you never miss a new episode. We're here every week with topics just like this one.
You are doing such a great job. Learning a language takes time and courage. And the fact that you're here, watching and listening and practicing, that's everything. We're so proud of how far you've come, and we can't wait to see you keep growing. Take care of yourselves, keep practicing, and we'll see you next time.